Welcome to tonight's presentation of the Pro Basketball Association. If you want pro, you want the PBA.
I gotta send me some advertisements to read, man. Scoring video 27-28. Powered by Liger. It's the PBA playoffs. Triangle Media by 1891 presents the Southeast Division quarterfinal matchup featuring the Nashville Train to Eat and the Mississippi Hawks. Two teams featuring two of the leading scorers in the PBA, and after a season filled with classic matchups between these two teams, it all culminates with a matchup in the quarterfinals. We are underway from Walton Park Recreational Center in Dothan, Alabama, September 3rd, 2022. Vince Pomerini on hand remotely to call today's matchup. As we are underway, that first shot of the game is good. Opening basket by the Train to Eat. Let's meet the starters. Tariq Wright, number 13, who made that shot. He's out there with big man Darryl Thompson. Guard Jamal Harris. Steven Anderson getting the start today for TTE. And of course, the leading scorer of the PBA last season and one of the league leaders, if not league leader this year, George Stanberry, who has had quite the season. For the Hawks, Luana Greer, head coach. She has Jack Greer out there alongside Elton Neal, Robert Clark, Charles Moore, big man, and leading scorer Quintarius Q. Porter. So with that out of the way, let's get into the action. Too many steps called on Porter that time, and a turnover. Opening possession bucket by Wright. His shot he had been struggling with in games prior. Train to Eat without scoring big man Derek Walker today. As Stanberry turns it over. He'll have to adjust to starting alongside Darryl Thompson. That pass to Moore is taken away by Anderson. Behind the back, Jamal Harris floats it up off the back of the rim. Rebound tipped and taken. And the other way, it's Porter and a foul. Explosive athletic catch and finish by Q Porter. And the Hawks have their first bucket of today's matchup. Porter scored a season-high 48 points a number of weeks ago and has led the way for the Hawks all season long. He will look to continue that today. Anderson, give and go. Thompson, their signature mid-range shot is short, but a rebound by Jamal Harris. Whips it back out, and Wright tries another. Back iron, and a foul on the rebound will stay with the TTE. First foul assessed to the Hawks. TTE and Hawks facing off today for a chance to play the winner of the Dothan Snipers and Montgomery Knights matchup set to take place after this game here at the Walton Park Rec. And already a technical foul has been called on the Hawks. Peter's words may have been exchanged. Feisty in the playoffs. But Stanberry unable to take advantage of the technical. Stanberry out of Volunteer State Community College in Tennessee has enjoyed quite a summer of exposure. Competed in the basketball tournament on ESPN, $1 million prize pool tournament featuring over 60 teams. And Stanberry with multiple monster games all season long here in the PBA. He looks to continue that today. There he is. Off the side of the rim with the miss. Rebound, Greer. Jack Greer has it taken away by Harris. And Harris with the left hand nearly lost it, but converts 6-3 early. TTE. And TTE with only one sub on the bench. So fatigue may play a factor. There's an answering three by Mississippi. Hawks, meanwhile, 4 reserves to sub in. Ball nearly taken away. Stanberry step back mid-range. High degree of difficulty there. Steven Anderson creates another possession, spins, drives, followed up by Darrell Thompson. Big man put back by Darrell. Once again, getting the start today for Derek Walker. Porter kicks it out. 3 on the way, around and off. That was Daquan Forrest with the miss. Another opportunity for the Hawks. Think about a 3, drive and finish. Elton Neal with the right hand. Right. May have had it tipped on the way, but Greer dribbles the ball off his foot, trips and falls down hard on his chest, and turns it back over. TTE, another possession. Quite the athletic move by Elton Neal on the other end. Long, lanky player. Darrell Thompson. 2 big bodies, Thompson and Moore. Moore all over that fadeaway. But Anderson grabs another offensive rebound. Flips it up. Thompson nearly put it back with authority. Meanwhile, Porter the other way. Pulls up for 2 off the back of the rim. And another rebound for Steven Anderson. Stanberry to Harris. Drives. Anderson had it tipped and taken away. Porter fires a 3. No hesitation. Q Porter. 11-8 Hawks. Nearly halfway through the first frame of action. Stanberry drives. Missed the backboard off the bottom of the rim, but he draws a foul. Hawks upset with the call, may disagree, or may be upset. And Charles Moore pulling his teammate aside. Moore not lined up for the free throw. And now Stanberry will earn his first points today. We touched once on Stanberry's summer. He also shined, as we touched on in the last broadcast, he shined in the Nashville Pro-Am, linking up with NBA players Robert Covington, former first-team All-NBA defensive player, and Darius Garland. One of the most exciting young guards in the NBA for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Dubbed it the Summer of Stanberry. And now Stanberry looks to lead his team to the regional final. Hawks with the turnover. Anderson takes it away. Stanberry knocked away by Jack Greer. Extra effort play. Neil to Moore. And a timeout called on the floor. 11-10 early.
Whoa, personal foul.
What the feezy?
You can't use a beard trimmer below the 50-yard line. This is the Waterproof Lawnmower 4.0 by Manscaped.
What's the difference?
It's got new skin-safe technology to help reduce cuts and nicks. It's powerful, yet gentle, just like me.
Dog, I appreciate you.
Woo. Hey, watch out. I'm not ticklish. Get yours at manscaped.com.
Hawks trained to eat. First quarter. Southeast quarterfinal matchup. Forrest. Layup with the right hand. Jack Greer. Harris fakes the shot and threw it away. Harris, Jamal Harris. The pass-first tendency. Even times catching his teammates off guard with his nifty passes. Here's Neal. Swings it to Porter, now in the corner. Greer tries another one, shoots it off the bottom. Daquan Forrest fakes, had a shot and threw it away. Surprising maneuver there. Steven Anderson the other way, steps through and scores. Smooth bucket getter, Steven Anderson. 13-12, under 4 minutes to play. Pull up, shot, that's a three. Anderson the answer. Not that time, tipped to Thompson. Darrell Thompson. Size on everyone on the court. Shot's good on the other end. TJ Jones setting the screen. Freeing up the shot. There's Stanberry looking to possibly draw a foul. Now an open three. Hawks catch a break that time. George Stanberry's jump shot not connecting yet. How about Jamal Harris taking it away and got a freebie? Cookies for Jamal Harris. Reggie Horton now out there for TTE, number 1. Here is a long shot swish. In the game for the Hawks, that's Tay Greer. Multiple Greers with Mississippi. Of course, the head coach as well. Stanberry will demand attention. There's a tip taken away. Now fight for the loose ball. Playoff hustle. And a timeout called after Greer grabs the ball. 21-16. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Elton Neal on the drive, helps there. Kick out Daquan Forrest. Didn't hesitate to shoot that time. He knocks it down. He jumps high off the ground, giving him a clear view of the rim. Jamal Harris. A rare shot from the corner. Charles Moore with a beautiful pass in transition. Elton Neal has another 10-point lead. Hawks. Anderson. Known for that mid-range shot, Steven Anderson can score at any time. Neal gets a screen. Look out. More upset with that moving screen call. Reggie Horton now to inbound. Pressure up the floor. Daquan Forrest on Stanberry. The special lefty. Beautiful pass to Darrell Thompson, rolling to the bucket. And that's what being a great scorer can do. Tay Greer moving the ball around. Charles Moore uses the size. Whistle. I thought maybe an offensive foul would be called on Moore. Instead, a block. Hawks with under a minute to play in the first. Jack Greer nearly got away with a travel, threw it up with the left hand. Stanberry pushing it ahead to Horton. Jack Greer there defensively, and a steal. Forrest there all alone for a free bucket. Hawks forcing turnovers and pressing early. No surprise with the man advantage. Harris dribbles it off his leg. He had a layup. Final shot of the first quarter on the way for Mississippi. Forrest from half court leaves it short. That'll do it for the first quarter. Mississippi Hawks up 8 on the train to eat.
Tour be lit. First of all, to even be on tour, you gotta be one of the super duper flies.
People in Atlanta, they love Slutty Vegan, but like outside of Atlanta, it's crazy.
The adrenaline rush that you get from it is amazing.
We do celebrity events, casting calls, video shoots.
When they say it's fresh and ready to go, like it's fresh and ready to go. We do it all ourselves. No machines, no nothing. We literally just got flat tops, grills, and fryers.
Being on the road and being on tour specifically, it's like you're a celebrity.
Been to Boston, Tampa, Alabama a few times, North Carolina.
The fact that we are able to travel together is like a whole different relationship.
I like to call us like we're like Fast and Furious, right? Like it's, you know, we're on the road. We're not in expensive cars or muscle cars, but we're in a big giant yellow truck.
If somebody's got it and they're special and you see it and you want to work somewhere where you can just be yourself, this the place. We make good tip money. You get to meet all types of people and it's fun.
Second quarter of the Southeast Division quarterfinal matchup between the Nashville Train to Eat and the Mississippi Hawks. As we mentioned, the winner plays the winner of the Dothan Snipers Montgomery Knights game, set to take place after this one. You can catch both games on the Triangle by 1891 YouTube channel. And don't miss the regional championship. Winner of this bracket will take on Georgia Vipers September 10th in Columbus, Georgia. Horton inbounds, second quarter underway. TJ Jones there to pick up. Stanberry, Darrell Thompson. Harris to the corner, Horton 3. Rebound right to Darrell Thompson. He's fouled on the way up. He'll shoot 2 right here. Spencer High School in Columbus, Georgia. Once again, the site of the regional championship game. September 10th. Come check out an exciting matchup. Vipers only 1 loss in the regular season, so they get the bye. But anything can happen with scores like this on the floor. Hawks unable to hit that layup. And Stanberry to his strong hand and a foul. Prime example of what that man can do when going left. George Stanberry, 1 more on the way. (23-28). Early second quarter. And 1 on the other end. Hawks with the answer. That's TJ Jones. And chance at 1 more for Jones. Jones listed as a small forward. Appears to be strong enough to play either the 3 or the 4. And quick feet for his size.
I mean, he is right. Jason just that way I trade him. Well, he still sucks.
Shot for TJ Jones. Around and off. Stanberry hesitates. Step back 3. Yet to hit from downtown. Another offensive rebound for Darrell Thompson. He rushed it on his way back up. Credit the defense as well. Here's Tay Greer. And TJ Jones on the drive. Shot blocked by Thompson. Darrell denies TJ Jones. Active hands thus far for Darrell Thompson. Getting the start in this game. Shot flipped up and in. Marquest March. Number 2 on the floor. Tarek Wright breaks free. Shot blocked off the window. Elton Neal, an athletic rejection. And trained to eat, throw it away. Elton Neal never giving up on that layup. Attempt. How about on the other end? Reggie Horton. But we have a player down on the floor. Dangerous collision. Elton Neal slow to get up. Neal back to his feet. Glad to see him okay. He will go to the bench right now to try and shake that one off. Horton colliding with him. But creating a possession for the TTE nevertheless. Playoff hustle by Horton. Thompson. Feed inside. Right. Not that time again. Harris attempting to steal the ball from Porter. Porter passed it inside. Force for 3. Daquan Forrest from downtown. A 12-point lead now for the Hawks. Harris hesitate. Shot blocked away. Wright recovered it. Stanberry thinking 3. 1 dribble, put it up. still yet to connect from downtown. Forrest across the court. Greer. Tay Greer. He's fouled. Nearly shuffled his feet beforehand, able to put the ball on the deck. Not get assessed a travel. So Tay Greer. Multi-use guard. Greer at the line for two. First one, no good by Greer. Of course, don't forget to check out our WABA action here on Triangle YouTube channel. Multiple games set to hit the channel. Besides the PBA regional playoff matchups, there's a turnover by Jamal Harris. Anderson guarding on the ball. Greer to the corner. Gets it back for three. Tay Greer. That is a beautiful release on the catch and shoot shot by Tay Greer. Anderson got to his strong hand. A little too much mustard that time. Porter, beautiful. Fancy feed. Right on the money. 17-point lead for the Hawks. That forces a Nashville timeout. Hawks up 17. Halfway through the second quarter. Jamal Harris handles out of the timeout for TTE. Let's see what they came up with in that timeout. Nearly turned over. Horton flips it up. Off the back of the rim. And in. Nearly, and it is turned over now. Quick turnover recovery. Harris lays it in for two. Not the give up you are trying to allow at this time of the game for Mississippi. Porter got hit in the face and threw it away. Train to eat. Stanberry, wide open three. Uncharacteristic day thus far for George Stanberry. Charles Moore going to the bucket. Having none of it, but it's Porter banking it in, and a foul. Quintarius Porter. A 16-point lead. And a press by the Hawks. Anderson nearly turned it over. Now he does. Porter all alone. This could get ugly quickly for TTE if shots don't start going down. Another steal. Neal, Porter. Nearly missed the jam attempt. Nevertheless, a 20-point lead. Horton pulls up off the front of the rim. Thompson trying to keep it alive. Charles Moore. My goodness. With the foul. Game getting a little chippy. Moore gets subbed out. And the coach having a conversation with him. Luana Greer. Harris kicks it out right for three. Tough shot after a tough catch. There's a lefty layup. George Stanberry. Jump shot's not going down for George. So he uses his ability to get to the rim. Porter follows up his own miss and lays it up and in. That is a shot you cannot give up, down 20. Harris, wild shot. But we have a whistle. Timeout on the floor, 20-point lead with free throws coming. Back from the timeout, Jamal Harris. Looking to cut into the lead. His team now down 19. Point to the crowd. After by Harris. Somebody attempted to distract him on that one. Harris, a father, family man. Corner shot good. Hawks recovered it off a steal. Porter's shot around and off, but then it's turnover again. Sloppy play by TTE continues. It's uncharacteristic of this team. Stanberry up the floor to Harris. Hitching his shot, still knocks it down. Hand in the face, Jamal Harris. Another scoring option has emerged for TTE when they need one the most. Thompson cleaning up that miss by Jones. Horton picked off by Neal. He saw it coming. Fight for the ball. Whose basketball is it? It appears the Hawks take over. After that hustle play, 3:30 left in the first half. Q Porter. George Stanberry kick out. TJ Jones open three. Nearly tapped in by Porter off the top of the backboard. That is called out of bounds. The way that basket is structured, it is hanging from the ceiling. So that pole is out of bounds. Meanwhile, a pass to Neal. Elton Neal has another. Uber athletic. Harris kick out to Horton. Harris gets it back, double teams. Nearly lost it. Horton to Stanberry. Defense right up on him. Stanberry drives, missed the layup. Right at the rim. And Porter lays it up on the other end. Impressive first half outing by Mississippi. Right shot off the back iron. Substitution by the Hawks. Marquess March back out there, set to inbound. A three-point basket on the other end. Not captured on camera. Hawks plus three more. Thompson up, under, and in. Sweet head fake after a nice bounce dish from Harris. Harris and Darryl Thompson, both bright points for the struggling Train to Eat. Jones nearly lost the handle. Another three. Tay Greer. As soon as he catches and shoots the ball, you can tell that that shot's going in. Excellent balance on his jump shot. Thompson steps through, left-handed. Not that time. Defense contested it. Greer. What a feed, and Jones for two. Quintarius Porter showing that sweet passing ability. Stanberry, meanwhile, does what he does best on the other end. Both stars showing out on the last two possessions. Elton Neal crosses into Thompson. Turnover on the pass back. Harris up the floor. He's stripped on the way up by Jones. And a foul. So Jamal Harris, more offensively active in the first half of this playoff game. His team needs it. They are down large with the second half coming to a close. This team more than capable of making a comeback. We have seen them do it. One more on the way for Harris. Jack Greer back out there, pulls down the rebound. Pass down, big man stripped. Thompson, Harris, back to Thompson, throws it down. No, he missed it. Another missed jam by Darryl Thompson. Surprised to see Darryl miss that one. With his team down big, that big man's got to throw that thing down. Another missed dunk. Tay Greer hesitates. Kicks out. Here's Jack. Off the back of the rim. Harris the other way. Stanberry catch fire. And finally, George Stanberry laces a triple. Greer off one leg. Final seconds, first half. Here's a heave. It falls short. And that will do it of the first half. Mississippi Hawks lead the way 64-41.
When I came home from prison in 2001, I had a tough time finding a job. Have you ever been convicted of a felony? When you get to that part of the application, your heart starts beating fast, your hands become sweaty. It doesn't matter your education or work experience. That's gonna be the determining factor.
What up, man? What's up with you? Nothing, man.
How you get it, man?
Regular military, got no size.
I would fill out an application and they tell me that they're not hiring, but they got now hiring signs on the window.
Did that make you go back to doing some of the things that you were doing before?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they forced you to.
Set up. Right?
It's like set up. It's systematically set up for you to have to go back. I was 3 years old when the U.S. Marshals came, beat down the door, and got my dad. Maybe like 5 the second time. I just kept asking my mom, like, yo, where's my dad? Where's he at? He would tell my grandmother, I'm not trying to do that no more. I'm trying to get my life right.
What up, boy? What's up with you, boy? Good to see you. Good to see you, man.
Being a barber changed my dad. Being able to have a community that he can turn to when he needed something, that helped him a lot.
That was a hard moment for me last week.
all those ups and downs that you've been through, to look at you now, I'm so proud of you. I'm happy to call you my dad, man.
What you just said right there is what it was all about. Everything that I've done was for that. Now I can retire. So I can retire now. Old man still got it.
Ooh, now that look good, man.
Second half of basketball underway in the Southeast Division quarterfinal matchup here in the PBA Southeastern Division. Mississippi Hawks forcing turnovers, making shots. They have a large 23-point lead going now into the third quarter. And TTE are quickly heard from to start the third. Quintarius Porter and Elton Neal, Tay Greer leading the way thus far for the Hawks. That left-handed layup is good. Reggie Horton, Darrell Thompson, Steven Anderson back out there. Stanberry fighting to keep the possession alive. He does. Left-handed floater short. Moore grabs the board. Looking to push. He throws it up the floor. They missed the easy one. They missed two of them. Porter missed two easy ones. He still has it. Now a fade hits the most difficult shot that he took on that possession. The lead grows for the Hawks. And Anderson hesitated. He stepped before he dribbled. That is a travel and a turnover. Turnovers continue to bring Nashville down. Neal drives left and scores. He is too explosive His head was right at the rim. Harris. Extra pass. Thompson could not control. 27-point advantage. Largest lead for the Hawks. And how large of a lead will they have to get before we say this game is blown open? Nearly an inbound violation there. Stanberry has all day to shoot. George Stanberry. Step back three, Porter. It's good. Both star scorers with the 3-point baskets there, excuse me. And then any shot you make, I can make better. Possession out of Q Porter. Thompson spins, reverse layup. May have been blocked. However, Stanberry is there to clean it up for another open bucket. Jack Greer, speaking of open buckets, left-hand lane, left uncontested. That basket, one you can't give up down this many points. That shot deflected away. TJ Jones, open three. They'll let him have it. He missed it. Harris lobs it up to Darrell Thompson. And a quick timeout taken. Lead at 25. Hawks with the advantage.
Italian Twine offer detail and luxury with styles for both men and women.
I love them. Clean, go good with suits, like you say. Two young brothers, HBCU grads.
It's called Italian Twine. It's just a black-owned watch company, and I'd like to support all black everything.
Also, shout out to Italian Twine for this amazing watch.
This is the one my wife got me. Love this watch, one of my favorite pieces. I always been in the watch, always been collecting watches, man, and I really like this.
The Virginia-based company, founded in 2014, has been featured in Men's Health, The Robb Report, Black Enterprise, Huffington Post, New York Magazine, Cosmopolitan, and more.
The actual band is interchangeable. This is a fire brand, dope watch, man.
Elton Neal out of the timeout, knocks down that shot. Expanding the lead back to 27. Thompson went for the drop step, had it taken away by Porter. Excellent timing by Porter. Jones thinking about a three. Drives in, no foul called. Thompson with the stop. But Harris, uncharacteristic pass behind Tarek Wright. The Hawks in no particular hurry to get into their offense. Porter in the post, kick out. Elton Neal. Jack Greer, TJ Jones. Still can't find his range. Stanberry pull-up triple. Bounced around and in. High IQ play by Darrell Thompson not to touch that one while it was above the cylinder. Elton Neal working on the big man. Hawks with the swing. Tay Greer. Short on a 3. Jones airballs the putback. And Stanberry the other way. Bad pass picked off. Porter another steal. Wide open 3. Q Porter. A silencer shot and a momentum switching shot by Porter. Wright nearly lost the handle. Horton the answer. Air ball taken back by Harris. Lays it up and in. Jamal Harris finding himself at the right place at the right time several different occasions throughout this game thus far today. TTE made a small push. However, they are still down 25. And we will take another break. You're watching the PBA Southeast Division quarterfinals on Triangle by 1891. Play resuming with Elton Neal. A pass to the post and Q Porter. Stanberry bumped. Fires an open 3. Around and off. Porter skies for the rebound. Elton Neal wants Stanberry. No, he wants Wright. Pass deflected, nearly taken away by Harris. Greer put it up, put it in. The shot clock winding down. Harris. Harris to the corner. Thompson to a cutting. Stanberry. Step back mid-range shot. The bottom. George Stanberry with another bucket. But the Hawks made them earn it. You'll take that one if you're Mississippi. Greer. Are you allowed to do that? That's what Jamal Harris is asking. George Stanberry not liking it either. His hands extended. Nevertheless, 2 points for Tay Greer. Stanberry looking to pass to the fading screener, turns it over. Jack Greer fakes the pass, lays it in. Beautiful move by Jack Greer. Large lead right from downtown. Nashville needed that. Nashville needs to push. TTE needs to push a little bit. Now with a little over 12 minutes left in total in regulation. It appears there was an issue with something in the gym. The play will continue on. Forrest missing an easy shot on off the offensive rebound. Moore with the save, but right to Wright, who misses that triple. Forrest, Wright. That looks like all ball. It was. It will stay, however, with the Hawks. Tarek hustling back after the miss. That's the only way you'll have a chance in this one. Forrest from way downtown. That high jump giving him that NBA range. Harris to right. He'll try another. Tarek right. Dialed in from distance today. And Tarek providing hope for TTE. Moore nearly lost the handle. Bullies his way in. That's a charge. George Stanberry sacrificing his body from the locomotive Charles Moore. A timeout taken by the Hawks. 88-63. Time winding down in the third. .131 remaining in the third. TTE still down by 25. Stanberry taken away, but a foul. Not quite sure if George was in the act of shooting. He wasn't. So a baseline out of bounds. Harris to inbound it. Already passed it into George. George dribbles into a corner three. Inbound steal by Horton, lays it in. Moore head fake. He walked. Our scoreboard now representing the accurate score. TTE down by 20. Switches and substitutions made by the Hawks, keeping their players fresh throughout. Stanberry. Thompson, lefty hook, around and in. TTE missing some of their reserves. Antonio Anthony, Nelson Nisar both out. There's a triple answer by the Hawks, putting the lead back to 21. Wright drives in, kicks it out. Horton for three. Not that time. Lead still within distance. Forrest took that shot a little early. Right. Nearly threw it away. Wild pass. Looks like there's still maybe a second left to play. No. That will end the third quarter. TTE have some ground to make up. Their season on the line. 10 minutes left in the division quarterfinal matchup.
What happens when everything we know about something changes?
I tell people all the time, this is the best American story you never heard.
We're out hitting the pavement, talking to restaurants, talking to bars.
I don't think of myself as a whiskey salesperson. I want you to know his name.
Drink by drink, we're bringing this story to light.
When we have to step back through the pages of history.
It's so much more than whiskey. It's so much more than a brand. It's a movement.
When we have to make amends and pay respect.
We're honoring the greatest whiskey maker the world never knew. And it's beautiful.
And give credit where credit is due.
Uncle Nearest is the godfather of Tennessee whiskey, and the world needs to know it.
What happens? We do it. Uncle Nearest, it's more than whiskey.
Final quarter of regulation. Stanberry in desperation. His team's season on the line in the single game elimination Southeast Division playoff. George Stanberry finally able to get his three-point jump shot going. A 30-point lead has been cut to a 20-point lead. And with just under 10 minutes remaining in regulation, let's see if TTE can pull off another special comeback. It will be interesting to see if the Hawks take their time getting into their offensive sets or if they'll continue to fire away just like that. Tay Greer hit a few of those earlier on. He's been short in the second half. Forrest knocks that one out of bounds. We mentioned it earlier, Train to Eat without one of their leading scorers, forward Derek Walker. 25 points kind of player. Meanwhile, Stanberry, that signature side dribble three. How about a steal? George thinking about another, hesitates. Pump fakes. Anderson. He is special. From medium distance, Steven Anderson. Train to Eat. Continuing to inch away at the lead. Thompson with the rejection. Forrest blocked again. Darrell Thompson. And taken away by Harris. 2-on-1. We have a whistle. Unsure what happened. Meanwhile, 11-point game. Walton Park Rec beginning to buzz. This was once a 30-point game. The resiliency of the TTE, that's what got them here to the dance. Never giving up on a game until the clock reads 0. And now, some full court press. Neal drives left. Mid-range shot's good. Robert Clark, who started this game, we haven't heard much from him. What better time to get involved? Harris to the corner. Stanberry threw it away. Clark again, passed it up, and one. Poor foul decision by Nashville. They did not want to give up the easy deuce, but they gave up 2 and a chance at another. 14-point lead. Robert Clark matching the press. He'll make Stanberry work it up the floor. Stanberry fires and hits. Safe to say, George has it going on. His team down 13. Just under 8 minutes to play. Well within striking distance. Scoop layup on the other end. Elton Neal. There is not a player on Train to Eat that can fly with him. A difference maker tonight. Harris from the corner. Anderson offensive rebound. He missed it. Horton tapped it. Anderson again. He scores. Steven Anderson. Whistle and a timeout. Luana Greer unhappy. No timeout. Play will resume. Coach Greer unhappy with the effort on the defensive glass. Moore to Porter. One dribble. Puts up a three. Short that time. TTE fortunate. Stanberry sheds the defenders. He wanted three. Nearly coming down with it was Clark. Horton all over Porter. A drive and a finish. TJ Jones. Fired up after the bucket. Officials discussing something. Full court press, game intensity growing. The lead is back up to 15. If you give up shots, you cannot allow them to be easy shots. Make them earn it. Turnover. Picked off. Greer is fouled. You turn the ball over, but you make him earn it. Miscommunication. Bad turnover by TTE. No doubt about that. But the foul stops the clock. Still plenty of time remaining. Dothan Snipers, Montgomery Knights. Tipping off 2 hours after this game is finished. Crowd on hand. Some players on hand that will be playing in that game. Anderson. Fade away with a hand in his grill. Attempting to get a steal after the fact. Steven Anderson. Greer way downtown. Tay Greer. And shots like that going down, you won't have much of a chance. Turnover TTE. Q Porter pull up three. Back-to-back threes. Expanding the lead back to 21. And putting a silencer on the comeback. Tipped and taken away again. Take foul after. The aforementioned fatigue level with substitutions available for the Hawks. Looking at the body language, some of TTE, you can tell the fatigue is starting to play a part. We are coming up on 5 minutes remaining. Still time for Train to eat. And if you're Mississippi, you don't want to be in any particular hurry getting into your offense. You want to take good open shots. Not quite like that one. Anderson steps through, blocked. Knocked away. Looks like Anderson had a scoop layup. Stanberry drives left, floats it up. Off the back of the rim. And again, Hawks in no particular hurry. Taking precious time off the clock. Jones on the drive, blocked by Thompson. Harris lays it up, lays it in for two. Under 5 minutes to play now. No full court press. from TTE. I would like to see them try to force turnovers with the press. However, that fatigue level would make it a difficult factor. Shot clock winding down. The shot did not hit the rim. A shot clock violation, however, not as bad as a turnover and a breakaway layup, especially at this time of the game. You take away nearly half a minute for the opposition to score and come back. Stanberry to the corner. Horton for three. Rounding off. Elton Neal. Porter stripped, thinking about a three. One dribble puts it up. Back iron, Stanberry. Harris. Thompson. Self pass, not called. Air ball, the layup stays with TTE. Perhaps one pass too many on that break for Nashville. Timeout on the floor. Mississippi Hawks closing in on a chance to advance to the next round. Under 4 minutes to play. Stanberry. Airballed the shot. Anderson. Put back blocked. Harris. Open look. Stanberry got it. He missed it. And Neal skies for another rebound. 3:30 left in regulation. Time continuing to wind down on TTE's season. Neal kicks it out. Anderson knocks it out of bounds. 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Hawks have done a nice job bringing it down to the end of their shot clock. Open shot, no good. Now TTE has to advance the ball all the way up the floor. That takes time off in itself. Harris threw it away once again. Fans starting to get anxious. That step back three there may be an early cherry on top of this one for the Hawks. They are 2:35 away from booking their ticket to the next round. Stanberry has something to say about that. The league's leading scorer over the last 2 seasons will compete until the final whistle. A string of threes here could put TTE back in this game late, but they will have to get busy and get busy quickly. Blocking foul called. Hawks can't believe it. Harris controls. Taken away, Tay Greer. Harris gets it back. Threw it away again. Q Porter lays it in. Lead back to 19. Stanberry. Back of the rim, Thompson. Puts it back up and in, plus a foul. His 17-point game. Thompson converts, cuts the lead to 16, under 2 minutes to play. And by winding the shot clock, the Hawks may have this one wrapped up. Turnover Hawks. Final hurrah on the season for Train to Eat. Oh, Anderson, careless turnover. Greer blocked by Anderson, but a foul. He is irate with himself. And that turnover may be the last gasp. For TTE. Tay Greer. Stellar shooting throughout the game. Missing the first one there, but the damage may have already been done. All-around effort, forcing turnovers and getting efficient looks. And Stanberry giving you a dose of what he can do in the open floor. With just over a minute remaining, it appears that the Hawks will advance. Another block shot for Darrell Thompson. He's over 5 today. Stanberry pull up 3. Final minute, Anderson knocks it down. Lead is at 12. That's 4 3-pointers. We'll leave the clock continue to run after that made field goal. Official calling for it. Hawks will dribble this one out. Quick shot, Neal, banked it in. That makes it 14. Under 40 seconds to play. Hawks well on their way. Stanberry knocks one down. The Hawks well on their way to play the winner of Dothan Snipers and Montgomery Knights. Be sure to check that one out on Triangle by 1891 channel. A stellar 2022 spring-summer season campaign by the Nashville Train to Eat comes to an end. Hawks will win this one, and that will do it. Hawks win 114-103. That will conclude coverage of today's game. From producers Zach Mason, Skylar Atkins, editor Jose Garcia, I'm Vince Palmerini. We are happy to assist, and we will see you in the next round.
Welcome to tonight's presentation of the Pro Basketball Association. If you want pro, you want the PBA.
Dothan.